Well then, there go the carts off for their warm-up lap. That's the grid. No Ludi then, he's already the champion. He's decided not to take part in this race, and it's Scholl. So Scholl is going to be on his own in the front row. Then it's Verlainen, Wieshofer, Durant and Slavinsky, Kangsar and Bartosuk, Gonzalez and Pullinger, Penequin and Corsau, Arawahi and Moransky. And then on the back row is Marius Rauer and Michael Kuhl, who came off in the pre-final. Be interesting to see what he can do from there. But no Kevin Ludi then. The win in the pre-final earlier was enough for him to secure the championship. And now he can watch on. And well, what a great feeling that must be, to be watching all the guys you raced against throughout the year, knowing you're already the champion and there's absolutely nothing that they can do about it. Everyone seemed pretty happy for Kevin Ludi though. All the drivers passing him and taking the opportunity to congratulate him on the way on the in-lap. I'll be interested to see how Ville Verlainen gets on here. There's still a race, of course, to go. Although we have a champion, we still have a race. And Konstantin Scholl's going to be on his own on the front row. You imagine he's just going to move straight across as the lights go out and effectively take pole position. Starting immediately behind him is on the outside. Well, starting immediately behind him in terms of the order is Ville Verlainen, who drove very, very well in the pre-final. It was by far his best drive of the weekend. And we spoke to him on the grid. He's really up for this one, sounds up for it, wants to move forward, and he's got a chance of a podium here. As Verlainen, Mick Wieshofer starts on the outside of row 2. Row 3, Durant and Slavinsky, Kangsar, Bartosuk, Gonzalez and Pullinger, Penegrin and Corso. Then it's Al-Rawahi, Moransky, Rauer and Michael Kuhl at the back of the field. It's going to be 16 laps then. This, the final race of the championship. The final race of the 2016 Rotax Max Euro Challenge. For the last time, we're going to go racing. It's going to be the DD2 final, 16 laps. To the left of your picture and starting third on the grid will be Ville Verlainen. To the right, Konstantin Scholl. No Kevin Ludi on pole position. That's because he's already won. Right, do we get away first time? Yes, we do. And, well, Konstantin Scholl, almost just saw him relaxing into the cart there as he knew he had a comfortable lead. Second is Wieshofer, then it's Verlainen in third. Fourth is Slavinsky. Fifth, I think, might be Cosimo Durant as they head up towards turn number 5. Kangsar is in 6th place. He's looking over his shoulder just to see who's around. But there you can see the top 5. Konstantin Scholl leads. Wieshofer is second. Verlainen in the white helmet there, third. And Verlainen almost looking up the inside, but behind. We almost saw a change of fourth there. Slavinsky just tempting to go up the inside of Cosimo Durant. Didn't quite work out for him. Ferenc Kangsar is in 6th place. And Lucas Bartosuk is in 7th. Pullinger is in 8th. Then it's Xavier Gonzalez. We have Alexis Corsau. Then it's Michael Kuhl. Then it's Slamir Aransky. Then it's Abdullah Al-Rawahi. And behind Abdullah, always a change. Barry Pullinger up the inside of Lucas Bartosuk. So that's Pullinger through to 7th place. He exits turn 4 now, down towards turn number 5. And just urging himself forward here. He's not been on good form all weekend as Barry Pullinger, but that doesn't mean he's not going to do well in this final. And Bartosuk loses another place to Alexis Corsau, I think that was, as the leader heads towards the final couple of corners. That battle is for second then. That's Verlainen, Wieshofer, Durant. Oh, and Durant trying to go up the inside of Wieshofer there and didn't quite work out. He's going to try again at the last corner. And now he's having to fend off Slavinsky. So Verlainen all of a sudden is in a comfortable second. Wieshofer is in third place. Oh, and a change for third then. That's Cosimo Durant up the inside of Wieshofer. And through to third place. Slinsky wants to get a place here. He's there in fifth. Let's see if he can make a move down at turn 5 as looking over the shoulder there was Wieshofer and defends. Oh, but looking to the inside, then the outside is Jonas Slavinsky. Didn't quite make it through, but showed his hand a little too early there. Probably could have gone for the dummy if he'd left it a little bit later, but he's got plenty of time to do it. This is only lap 3 of 16. That's the leader. Konstantin Scholl leads by a second over Ville Verlainen. We'll keep an eye on the lap times and see what we can do on this lap. Well, Verlainen's going quicker on this lap. Let's get the gap as they cross the line. Well, it's gone up ever so slightly. Cosimo Durant in third place sets a new fastest lap. And a change for fourth. You saw it on the screens. Slavinsky goes past Wieshofer. So Slavinsky into fourth place. Felt confident ahead of this race. And now he's got to try and push on and catch Cosimo Durant ahead, who is going quicker and quicker. Just at another purple first sector has Durant. He's 7 tenths behind Verlainen and 1.7 seconds behind Konstantin Scholl. It'd be hard for Scholl to lose it from here. He's been very, very quick this weekend. He's won 2 of the heats and he's finished third in the other heats. He finished second in the earlier pre-final. And you wouldn't really bet against Konstantin Scholl given the results he's had so far this week. And he sets a new fastest lap. Oh, but it's beaten by Alexis Corsal. So Corsal, who is in 6th place. Oh, and a change further back. That was Barry Pullinger you saw going up the inside of Ferenc Kangsar. So Pullinger now into 7th place. Good move, and he's looking the quickest he has all weekend. Barry Pullinger, his quickest lap, a 60.9. That's only a 10th off of Konstantin Scholl's best time. So has the pace in this one. How far forward can he go? Lap number 5, Scholl heads down towards the last corner. That's Ferenc Kangsar you're seeing. He's now down in 8th place behind Barry Pullinger. Ville Verlainen there in 2nd. 3rd is Cosimo Durant. Slavinsky in 4th. And a new fastest lap for Jonas Slavinsky, 60.540. So Slavinsky is catching Cosimo Durant here. The gap between them is 6 tenths of a second. And Slavinsky is on for a potential podium here if he can catch Cosimo Durant, who in turn is catching Ville Verlainen. Of the top 4, Verlainen at the moment the slowest of them as they make their way down towards the far end of the circuit. Konstantin Scholl is going even quicker on this lap. He set a purple first sector, went slower in the 2nd sector, but now Barry Pullinger looks set to maybe take the new fastest lap. He is 7 tenths behind Alexis Corsal, who is currently battling with Mick Wieshofer. Those two are on your picture now. There they are then. So that's Wieshofer leading Corsal and Pullinger just behind as they head up towards turn 2. Will we see any moves there? No. So Wieshofer at the moment being able to hold off Corsal, but hopefully we'll stay with this battle. And there's the confirmation of Barry Pullinger setting a new fastest lap as we suspected, 60.466 for Barry Pullinger. And he is catching those two drivers ahead. The gap to them is 6 tenths of a second at the moment. And let's see if he can bring that down even further on this lap. He just looks so much quicker. That's Konstantin Scholl then. So that's the leader. Out the last corner then. Down the start finish straight. extending his lead at the moment as they go across the line. The lead goes up to 1.3 seconds, but Slavinsky may take third place here up the inside. Slavinsky takes third. There it is at the top of your picture, and behind that was Corso taking Wieshofer, and now Barry Pullinger follows him through. So just behind the battle you're seeing on your screens at the moment, 2 changes in as many corners. Corso has gone through to 5th, Pullinger through to 6th, and the graphic to the left there updating it. Oh, another move maybe down at turn 5. Wasn't complete. I think that was Al Rawahi trying to pass Gonzalez. We're at the half race point now, halfway through this DD2 final, and in third place, Ziana Slavinsky trying to chase down Vili Velanen. He's catching him at the moment. The gap is, or was, around 1 second. Let's see what it is when they come across the line. Well, it's 1.2 seconds, so Slavinsky there going slower with the move that he made. He's in shot now, there he is. And just behind him is Cosimo Durant. Further back, though, there's a battle we want to watch because Corso is leading Barry Pullinger for 5th at the moment. But Barry Pullinger is the quickest driver on circuit at the moment. Well, I say that his fastest lap has been beaten by Konstantin Scholl, our leader, who did a 60.429. Very, very quick lap for Scholl, especially when you consider that he hasn't even got a toe. He's punching his own hole through the air. So to be doing what he is, very, very impressive, and he's been doing this for most of the weekend. Scholl comes across the line, extends his lead to 1.4 seconds, and well, there's an interesting battle we pick up then, which is currently being led by Xavier Gonzalez. Michael Cool is second in that battle. Third is Al Rawahi. And no changes as we moved away from that battle, I can tell you. But Konstantin Scholl leading. Oh, and that was a change, was it? Michael Cool was looking up the inside of Gonzalez. He didn't make it. Well, there's your leader, Scholl. His cousin, Nicholas, won the senior championship. And now Konstantin doing a very, very good job. Now, Kagsar is down in 12th, Bartosik in 13th. And with those two down there, I have a feeling this win, if he can do it, would move Konstantin Scholl to 3rd in the championship. Vili Velanen goes through in 2nd place. Slavinsky is there in 3rd, and Slavinsky no longer making the inroads on Vili Velanen than I was expecting him to. Barry Pullinger tried to chase down Alexis Corsa. The gap now only 0.3 of a second as we are into the last third of this race, and Barry Pullinger closing in maybe on a top 5 finish after what has been a really difficult weekend for him. So on your screens then, that is Slavinsky in 3rd. 4th, there's Slavinsky, there's Durant, there is Corsal, there is Pullinger, that is Mick Wieshofer. Then there you have the battle for 8th being led by Gonzalez. Slaumir Moransky is the driver in the red and white suit there. He's trying to chase down Lukas Bartosik, who is in 13th place. And now we pick up again Cosimo Durant. So just a few laps to go now, and it's bunching up for 3rd place because Slavinsky is now starting to drop back. His pace has dropped. He's now being caught by Durant, who has Corsal and Pullinger for company. Pullinger also looks like he's lost a little bit of pace as well, going slower on this lap. But there could be an interesting battle for 3rd very shortly. That is the battle for 8th, being led by Gonzalez. But the battle for 3rd is going on further up the road. And it's starting to get very, very interesting, especially as Alexis Corsal has just set a new fastest lap. Well, there's the battle. We're now picking it up. Slavinsky leading them down towards turn 5. And Corsal's getting closer. He's now within 2/10. And, well, it's not Corsal within 2/10. It's Cosimo Durant, who's 4/10 behind. Alexis Corsal is 4/10 behind him. And they are all bunching up then. This for the last podium spot. 2nd looks like it could go to Billy Villainen. This all, of course, unless Slavinsky picks up his pace, and he would ruin the chances of Durant and Corsal getting on the podium. But as they exit the last corner, there's Scholl across the start-finish line. 13 laps have now gone. Only 3 left to go. And what a season he's had. This really a season which he said to me, everything's just come together this season. We said the team, Dams Racing, have put a really good kart together for me. I've really hit some form, and he said together we've just been able to find so much pace, and he was certainly very happy with what he's done, and he's looking like he could be going off to the grand finals. And if he does, then the form he's in, there's a good chance he'll be running up the sharp end of that as well. But look at Corsal then on your screen, closing in on Cosimo Durant, who has fallen off a cliff. His pace has disappeared, and there comes the move up the inside. Well, Cosimo Durant shuts the door and says, no, you don't, Alexis. So Alexis Corsal is going to have to try again. Barry Pullinger is around 4/10 of a second behind them, and he is getting his head down. You would have just saw him at the top of your screen. But Durant now taking the opportunity to defend into turn number 2. Konstantin Scholl looks like he's going to finish first. Second should go to Villainen. Third, Slavinsky. But the battle for fourth well and truly on with 1.5 laps to go. On your screens and seeing some of the drivers further down the field. Gonzalez leading cool, and Arawahi and Pedequin and Kanksar as well. But here is the main battle on circuit. It's the battle for fourth place. There's Barry Pullinger then. Considering he's been out the top 10 all weekend, for him to be in 6th place and within touching distance of 4th. I don't know what he's changed between now and the final, but whatever it is, it's worked. And Barry Pullinger now comes out the last corner and can see the battle for fourth place ahead of him then. So last lap board goes out, and Cosimo Durant, one more lap to hold on to take fourth place here. Alexis Corsal is trying the outside. He tries the outside again at turn 3. Durant gambled into turn 4 there and took a wide line and got away with it, with Corsal not coming up the inside. I'm going to keep an eye on this battle as you'll watch our leader, Konstantin Scholl. I'm going to keep one eye on that battle behind though to see if anything changes for fourth. But let's talk about Konstantin Scholl. What a weekend he's had. This could potentially be third in the championship for him and a ticket to the grand finals, but a win is just what he wanted this weekend. He's been on absolutely terrific form. And now just one corner to go. Enjoy this, Konstantin Scholl. You're going to take the final win in the 2016 Rotax Max Euro Challenge. And look how delighted he is with it. Second place goes to Billy Villainen. Third to Janis Slavinsky. Cosimo Durant finishes fourth. Fifth to Alexis Corsal. Barry Pullinger finishes in 6th place. Mick Wieshofer is 7th. Then it's Xavier Gonzalez, Michael Kuhl, Abdullah Al-Rawahi, Pierre-Alexandre Penequin, Ferenc Kanksar, Lucas Bartosuk, Slaumir Moransky, Marius Raya, and, Konstantin Scholl. What a fantastic race. There he is in shot, just going through the 5th corner. And he has driven fantastically well this weekend. And Konstantin Scholl fully deserving that victory. A brilliant, brilliant podium for Billy Villainen, who found so much pace in the pre-final this morning. He's been able to convert that into a podium. And Jana Slavinsky, I'm sure, will be pleased with third place. Barry Pullinger and Alexis Corsell, they gained 7 and 4 places respectively, so a good drive from Corsell for fifth. Barry Pullinger really turned it round in this final and found a lot of pace. He finishes sixth, and that concludes DD2. And Konstantin Scholl taking the time to look at the camera and celebrate. Very, very happy, and good to see Konstantin Scholl there celebrating. But there go all the drivers then into Parc Fermé. Last of them there was Barry Pullinger, and a couple more, one more just coming in now. That's the view of the Salbris circuit, and well, what a day it's been. DD2 final, then the podium, Konstantin Scholl, Vili Vilanen and Jana Slavinsky. Now that might be the racing done, but the live streaming won't end here. We'll be back for the podium at 3:30, and to also give out the trophies to the top three in each of the championships as well. So do stick around for that and watch the presentation with us. But that concludes the racing for this weekend. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in on the live stream. We really appreciate your company. It's great to have you with us on here live at Salbris to watch the action. We've had plenty of features we've been filming over the weekend, which you may have missed if you haven't been with us for the whole weekend. And don't worry, because they're all going to go on the Telemundi Media YouTube channel. So head to YouTube, find the Telemundi Media YouTube channel and subscribe to that, and then